Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today I am back as the bad news bitch. I was really thinking about it, and truly, you know when you watch those movies and those shows and then there's that one character who shows up and you're like, fuck, this guy. And it's just always bad news, the person's always a downer, everything's always terrible. That is my role here. So I'm gonna chuckle to myself while I still can before we get into what we're talking about today, because truly I am disturbed, disgusted, ready to pack my bags for whatever new planet so long as Elon Musk is not there. Bubblegum Pink, maybe you've heard about that. And if you have heard about that, I'm so sorry. You're gonna hear about it again here. So sorry also about that. Now, I got a DM telling me about this video by this creator. I'll also link it down below in the description in case you want to check it out. I'd heard the term bubblegum pink, and me being, I suppose, almost the boomer that I am, I just thought, oh yeah, the color. But then I forgot that the internet ruins everything, and so it's a lot more troubling than that. I'm gonna read you a bit from an article just to give you context, then I will show you things that will give you nightmares, but it is a discussion we have to have because truly, I know I've been the pedo police here for a while. What does really concern me about everything involving pedophilia online is just how covert these people try to be, while also being very obvious and out there. I don't even know how those two things make sense together, but here we are. What does bubblegum pink mean on TikTok? Men are using the term to discuss young girls. Another day where I have to delete my browser history because in no way do I ever want to be associated with this completely inappropriate and illicit term. That is exactly how I felt while doing research for this video, by the way. If you Google bubblegum pink, you'll see that most search results define it as a color, as it should be, but according to Urban Dictionary, it also has another completely horrifying meaning that makes you want to hold your daughters tight and forbid them to ever talk to a man. Bubblegum pink is a term used mostly by boys and men to refer to the color of a female's genitalia. Scientifically speaking, when a girl is young, her vulva takes on a bright shade of pink that may change as she gets older, and as some men write, become roast beef brown. I don't feel comfortable with any part of this conversation. I don't feel comfortable. As a general rule, I feel uncomfortable. But the idea of thinking about someone's genitalia to the point that you're labeling its color, now that alone, just no. It is a completely different story, and I will go into FBI mode if we are talking about non-consensual things, especially non-consensual things involving adults and minors. Absolutely the fuck not. So basically there's this trend going around on TikTok for God knows what reason. That app is truly becoming parallel to Twitter for me. But anyway, there's this trend going around where men, older boys, are commenting on girls, effectively, videos. Girls who are under 18 saying shit like, and we'll go into that too, bet it's bubblegum pink, amongst other very cursed things. And it's so alarming to me that you have these girls on TikTok just doing their own thing, lip syncing, dancing, cleaning, organizing, making their art, and you have these creepy ass people just projecting this shit onto them that, first of all, if they're minors, we have a completely different discussion to have, because why are you projecting that shit onto anyone, first of all? Like, don't just sexualize people like that, period. But aside from that, why are you doing it with kids? Children. Why? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. Consider taking some emergency leave from work and checking yourself in somewhere if you are watching these TikToks and wondering about a girl's genitalia color and being so okay with that that you're gonna comment it, or being so stupid that you think it's funny to comment that. Because truly, it is a very good thing that I'm not a parent, because if I were, you best believe there would already be a little task squad of us showing up at your house if I find you commenting shit like that. Truly, no. If you're a 45-year-old man commenting that, well, even if you're a 25-year-old man for that matter, you need help. Get some help. As of writing, TikTok appears to be taking steps to rid the platform of videos that reference bubblegum pink. Some phrases like, I bet it's bubblegum pink, are no longer searchable. So I just searched it 2 seconds ago saying bubblegum pink. There's still a lot that comes up. So Okay, TikTok. The fact of the matter is that there's an abundance of videos that use the term. It's unknown if TikTok will be able to locate every single video. If you're a woman, the best thing you can do is turn off your comment section and report any and all online harassment you have been a victim of. So I'll show you a couple of TikToks that I found. The point of these TikToks is to underline the existing problems. So it's supposed to show you comment sections and underline the whole what the fuck vibe. So as you can see, people have gotten so desperate, creepy, just a whole series of things, that instead of saying if it's Bubblegum Pink, they put the hex code. I don't know what they thought they were doing there. I don't know if they thought it was funny. It just stuns me how these fucking weirdos will always find a way to be a fucking weirdo, to the point that they will go to hex codes. They will go to letters and numbers to describe a color, to describe the genitalia of someone who's maybe underage. This person very aptly mentions that these people are also writing other weird shit like, who's gonna stop me, something snapped, and Gripzilla. TikTok and Twitter and YouTube, all of these places, Instagram, they take down shit because you have a copyrighted song, maybe. And then we have these problems that somehow thrive. Now, mind you, I'm not saying these are easy problems to take care of, because clearly if they were, we wouldn't have pedophiles anymore on planet Earth. But you'd think that this would be a higher priority than worrying about copyright. I truly don't know how people go around commenting this shit when I already feel like I'm on a watch list for just looking into it. So then we have the term Grip Reaper, something else that makes me truly want to dive off the balcony right now. I'm not showing the video just because the comments are the most important part, but this is a young lady at the gym and she's wearing gym attire. People commented things like, pink starburst, grippy grip on the wall, who's the grippiest of them all, the grippiest in the West. How do you comment these things with no absolute shame? I really would love to print these comments and send it to the parents of these people. It is so creepy. When people say these things, you and I might look at it as like, oh, this person's being a pedophile or exhibiting pedophile behavior. And then there are going to be people out there who don't even know the main demographic of the people using the term, so they'll start using the term. And so they'll end up looking like, you know what I mean? There's going to end up being a confusion. And I've seen this happen with a lot of slang and just terms online where people will get the general gist, but they won't understand the connotation or implications. So they'll start using it and it's a whole fucking mess. That's not to say that these people aren't creepy or, you know, I don't know how old they are, what their intentions are. I'm just saying once words catch on, that's what concerns me, because there's no dividing who is a fucking weirdo and who you should report. Or a 13-year-old maybe who's commenting these things because he's seeing them and no one's explained. Again, here someone says, I know it's Bubblegum Pink, and the person says, I'm 17. Now there are plenty of these where the girl is 15, 14, 13. They also said it with an 8-month-old baby. No one's safe. More than anything, I'm just worried about teens, especially younger teens, who aren't necessarily aware of, you know, what is normal behavior online on the part of adults. So I'd be more afraid for their safety in terms of adults starting to talk to them. But if you're that age and you're watching this and anyone says anything like that to you, block them. Immediately. Anyways, guys, you can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please beware if you're online, like I said, especially if you're a minor. If you see people using these terms, I'd say block them no matter how old they are, even if they're your same age and you're both minors. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.